I'm gonna set this up. Uh, just setting up the chat filter, all messages, alright. Good morning, everyone. I just finished cooking my dinner for tonight and dinner for the freezer for another night. I made two nice salmon pies. Now I'm cooking up 4 rolls of ground chicken for Bella, and I'm going to make ground chicken with broccoli and pumpkin. So that's what I'm doing today so far. It's kind of cold right now. It's minus 20 Celsius outside. Minus 20 at Celsius. So not planning on going anywhere. Giant Tiger, usually today I would go to Giant Tiger, usually if it was a good sale, but Giant Tiger has a stupid sale this week. Nothing I want in that flyer. Nothing. Everything went up. So I'm not going to Giant Tiger this week. Actually, I don't really want to go shopping this week because really the sales are not the greatest. I already picked up a few things at your independent grocer because it was I guess they're trying to get rid of some stuff. So they put it down to really dirt cheap. Other than that, yeah, it's just stuff I need for the house, like milk and eggs and stuff. So we'll see what I can get for my $5 pantry. Emergency pantry, though. But things are going to change for the next couple months. I got to budget again. I have to budget. I got to save money because we're going to have to do a big reno in our house. Or fixer-upper in our old house. See, every year we have issues with our roof. When it snows out and it turns to ice, and yeah, it turns into a ice dam on my freaking roof. We tried everything. We got a new roof, new eavesdrops. We even put the strips on it, the heat strips on both sides of the house, and we still get those ice dams. So today the guy's coming with bags of salt. He's getting rid of the ice dam. That's another big bill coming off of our savings account. Plus we just got the car out of the shop. That's another almost $2,000 there. So yeah, when it rains it pours. Literally, because it was raining in my, well, not big time, but little leak in my living room. So the guy was telling me, he goes, you need some insulation in your the only thing left to do is insulation in your attic. So we might have to do that. And it's a crawl space, like it's a small attic. It's really, really, like, you poke your head in there and that's about it, right? You gotta crawl in there if you want to put the insulation. And I'm not doing that. Jay can't do that because it's a small little square that you gotta get into. So a small guy has to go in there and do that. So we're going to have to pay a guy now to do the insulation, which is on top of the car that just got fixed. Money after money. Like, I was saving for the door, I was saving for the ramp, I was saving the patio door, because the patio door now is a fucking piece of shit. It's falling apart. Our main door is falling apart. Old houses, guys. Old houses. Natty, good morning, young lady. Hi, mate. Hi, Mike, how are you? You need snow breaks on your roof. Need more than that. Need more than that. We got everything done on the roof. We got a brand new roof 5 years ago. We got new eavesdrops. We got the strips that heat up on the roof so it melts the ice. And still, the ice dam is like this thick. So the guy's saying you need insulation in your attic. That's the one thing we didn't do. He goes, he said he had the same problem when he bought his house. And he's a contractor, and he says, when I bought my house, we had the same issue. We did everything. It needed better insulation. Wish I was closer. I would help you out. Come on down, Mike. Well, we have a guy that does who did our siding, who got our contract on a roof. Well, that wasn't the guy that did our roof, but it was another guy. He hired a guy. He was not too happy. He goes, that guy should have checked. He should have actually, repaired a lot of places around your chimney. He should have sealed around your chimney. He didn't do that. But by the time it was starting to do the damage again, it was too late. The warranty was off. So, yeah, the guy that does, the friend that's going to do the, take off the ice today there, he's not too pleased with that guy. He's like, fuck, I'm not hiring him for nothing. Sounds like you got a roof that leaks and didn't get 2 rows of snow breaks on every face. I don't even know what snow breaks are. Never heard of snow breaks. And our roof is not, it's more like this than like this. So the snow just accumulates on top of it. So we got a snow rake. Got all the snow mostly off of it this year. But on a large roofing company in Montana where it snows constantly. Oh, nice. So what's snow breaks? I got a steel roof. Don't do that if you like life. We were thinking about that, getting a steel roof, but then it's like, no, because they still have that issue. It still has ice dams on steel roofs. The only thing is, it might slide off more. The snow might slide off more, but no, I don't think it would work, right? So this is our last thing, and if it doesn't work, I'm selling this fucking house. Because we're not going to be like spending money and spending money and spending money and spending money, and it's not working, right? The snow slides off at 90 miles per hour. Oh, I heard about that. The whoop boom. I heard about that. But it still can do ice dams. And it's like minus 26, and all of a sudden I hear drip, 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 drip. I'm like, how is that even possible? It's freezing out there. Why is it melting? So our attic's too hot. So that means, or if our attic's too hot, we're losing heat. That means the insulation is shit. So when his dad bought the house, they never did the insulation. Like, I know there's insulation up there, but it's old. And God knows how old it is. So if we have to spend it and that's the issue and it fixes it, I'll be happy. I'll be really happy. Because we've been dealing with this since we moved in. His dad was dealing with this even before we moved in, when he was alive. So it's a constant struggle, and it pisses me off. Because we're trying to get it done, right? We're spending money, we're spending money, we're spending money, and it's like, okay, well, it's wrecking our house. It's wrecking our ceiling. I can't paint my ceiling. Since we moved in, I want to paint my ceiling because it's got water stains on it. I can't do that. Because it's been happening every freaking year. Last year it didn't happen. His uncle sealed around the chimney and everything else. And we thought, oh, maybe that's what the problem was, right? Maybe it was just something around the chimney or blah, blah, blah. And it worked for that winter. But this year it's starting again, so it's like, boom. It's like either individual plates that stick up about 4 inches, or sometimes it's a rail that runs across the roof about 4 inches. It keeps the snow and ice from sliding off. Yeah, but I need something that's going to stop the ice from accumulating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not falling, it's not the ice cubes on the side of the house, it's the ice cubes accumulating like this. The ice is like this on top of my roof. So once it melts, it's like, you know, and the eavesdrops are full of ice. And we got strips up there. It's supposed to keep it like at bay, but that's not working either. I took my ceiling down and redid the insulation. So it's that's what the guy was saying. He goes, it's insulation. He had the same exact issue. And that's what he does for a living, so. He's like, we tried everything there so far. He goes, that's the last thing. He goes, it's your insulation. Yeah, my attic was like that. Okay, yeah, metal roofs have to take snow breaks or ice will slide and kill you. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not too bad where we are because on the side of the house, even if it was, I don't think it would kill us. But still, I don't really want a steel roof. It's expensive. Like, our roof is not even 5 years old. Definitely do use snow brakes, and no one wants all that weight on the roof. That's the risk of collapse. Exactly. We took the snow off. Now it's just all that ice. But the guy's coming today to take it off. He's going to put some... there's a salt that you put on there in a minute. It touches water. It just like, you know. What's it called? Chloride? Something chloride or something? Or... Want to stay on the weight for it to melt. That's what the snow guards brake are for. It keeps the ice from forming in the gutters and baking up. Snow brakes, eh? I'm going to mention that to that guy, see what he says. Is he supposed to come today or tomorrow? If he get away today, he'll come today. But what a pain in the ass. Same freaking week our car had to get fixed. That was almost $2,000. Pissed me off. Never buy a Chev Equinox. What a piece of shit. Since we got the thing, it's been nothing but trouble, and the parts here in Canada are expensive because it's American-made parts, I guess. So it's pricey for the parts. And everything breaks on it. I don't have gutter on my house. You don't? But you got... Is it because you have the steel roof, or... Like, I kind of miss living in, I kind of miss my camp, because I was like, we didn't have this issue at my camp. We didn't even have gutters. Nothing. We didn't have nothing. No problems with the camp. It was a small house, but I don't have gutters on my house. So that's snow breaks. So note to self, Nat, snow breaks. And you're wrong. Even old houses are engineered to handle dead load. You need over 6 feet of snow to do everything to hurt framing. Yeah, there's not 6 feet at all. Yeah, no kidding. Well, we're lucky now because the guy cut down all the trees with all the leaves on it. The maple tree across, so there's no more trees around here that could actually put leaves in it. All we have is pine trees around here. And cedar trees, so that stuff doesn't blow into your gutters, right? So we're happy about that. There won't be leaves going in their gutters anymore. Like, gee whiz. So that's my life so far. That's my life this week. I just finished making salmon pie. So I made 2 salmon pies with Bisquick, eggs, cheese, and all that. So I have a video that's going to come out probably tomorrow. I made 2 of them, one for the freezer and one for eating as soon as ASAP, like tonight. Metal roofs are our best roofs that will last 70 years and installed correctly. The problem is that guys don't know how to fold the metal around penetration, so they just caulk it. Really? Yeah, I don't want a metal roof. I can't afford it. And like I said, our roof is still not even 5 years old. Hey, Okies, how are you? So it's a pain in the ass. So I gotta go on a budget. I'm putting us on a budget. So we're gonna have to use some money in our savings for this. And like, we need a new patio door. We need a new front door. We need the ramp fixed. We need the deck pushed up. Like, you know, a whole bunch of shit needed to be done this year. So it's like, this is a big fix that needs to be done immediately. Like, you know, so that's going to be a big dip in our savings. So I got to put ourselves on a budget again, which is fine. We've done this before. We don't like to live in debt. We don't like to get loans and shit like that. We don't like that. We like to have the money, pay for it, and it's done, right? But then you don't have that extra cushion and feel comfortable with that extra cushion. So I'm going to have to start budgeting again. Definitely. Like I budget no matter what, but I could go a little bit more strict. More cooking involved and stuff, and less money to go to the Dollar Tree, that stuff. What happened? I got a leak in my fucking ceiling again in my living room from an ice dam on my freaking roof. Again this year. We've had this problem for years. We thought we fixed it last year because his uncle caulked around the chimney, and it didn't happen last year. And yeah, this year we have a big freaking ice dam, and it's like this thick, man. Like, and then it started leaking in our living room again. So that ceiling I wanted to paint, I was just thinking about painting. I can't paint it because it's leaking again. So the guy came over yesterday. He says he's going to put salt on it. He's going to break up the dam. He's going to break up the ice. We have a snow rake now, so we got rid of most of that snow up there. But he's going to get rid of any snow that's up there, and he's going to get rid of all that ice. And he says that what we need now is insulation, because he said we've done eavesdrops, we've done a new roof, we put the heat strips up there, we put the caulking everywhere, like, you know, and made sure that there was nothing there like that was needed, that was like, you know, unsealed or whatever, or sealed. Or I can't even fucking talk. I'm so fucking mad. So that happened. Then our car needed lots of mechanical work again. I can't even say what it is. It's something with the exhaust. Something had to be fixed there, and something with the wheels or something. I'm not mechanical, so all I know is that almost cost us $2,000. It's done. Our vehicle's okay now, but that's $2,000 there, and we're gonna need more insulation, and we gotta pay this guy today or tomorrow to do the roof work. So I'm like, ugh! I'm at the fucking end of my wits. Good morning. Good morning, Janet. Roofers use to install counter flashing that goes into a slot, cut into the brick. These days, most guys just caulk it and doesn't last. See, I don't even know what they did up there. We don't know. Jay doesn't know either. He just paid for the work, right? Flex seals, it's awesome. Well, the thing is, we don't know where it's coming from, Okies. It's coming from the ice dam, right? But we don't know if it's coming from underneath, you know, and then we don't know. We did everything possible except for the insulation. If it's the insulation, then it wouldn't cause ice on our roof, then we wouldn't have that leak, right? Oxygen sensor, catalytic converter. No, I couldn't even tell you, Okies. I couldn't even tell you what it's called. But almost $2,000 worth of work on our car yesterday. 5-hour labor just for that. It smelled like gas in our car, basically. You start the car and it smelled like gas in the car, right? So there was a crack somewhere, so they had to replace the whole thing. And I can't remember the name of it. The exhaust something. I don't know if it's the exhaust valve or whatever, but there was a big crack in it. They had to replace it. So they replaced it. It's done. Happy, happy, joy, joy. A home with a built-in waterfall would seem to have a better resale. Yeah, I wish. I wish. This house would still sell at over $300. It's a 5-bedroom house with a full basement and a workshop and a garage. So, you know, even if it had problems like that, it still would sell well over $300. The houses here are almost at Toronto prices now because it's freaking retarded. But even to buy a house, I don't really want to move. Like, you know, I don't want to go through the process of moving again. So if we could just fix the fucking thing and have that issue fixed, then good. Then I could paint my ceilings. I could change things around, you know. Exhaust manifold. I think that's what it is, Okies. That sounds familiar. Good morning, Missy. So 6 inches of snow between 5 to 10 pounds per square. We have 50 pounds. We can carry the roof. Maybe more depending on when it was built. My house was built in the 60s. Or that could have been, or was it the extension that was built in the 60s? Our house is old. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about it for the rest. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it's just irritating me. I've been irritated all freaking last couple days because this is something I thought was resolved. You know? I thought it was fixed. But it's just every freaking year this happens and it pisses me off. I gotta move everything, move the TV, make sure nothing's dripping on the freaking floor, make sure nothing's dripping on my shit, you know? My son and I have been fixed cars for free. It was a car tech. Oh, nice. I wish. I wish. I would have even paid you. I wouldn't have paid you $2,000, but I would have paid you. What am I making? Right now I'm making stuff for Bella because I already made my salmon pie. So this is lean ground chicken. This is two rolls. I got 2 more rolls because I'm making 2 dishes. So I'm making her broccoli and chicken. And after that I'm going to be making pumpkin and chicken. So she'll have 2 different varieties to choose from. Like one day I'll have the pumpkin, the next day she'll have the other one, eh? Oh shit, I gotta turn off the stove. So I made some salmon pie today. I made a video of it, so that will be out tomorrow. It's been a hectic week. It's been a piss off week, so I haven't been on much. I've been dealing with some shit, so. I think if you keep the snow off the roof with the snow rake, it will most probably rake it before it melts or freeze. Well, that's the thing. I took some snow off that day, and that's when it started leaking in my living room. So I'm like, is it because it's melting now? Like, what's going on there? But like I said, the guy's coming today to break the ice. Because me and Jay can't go on. Well, Jay can't go up there on a ladder. He's a big guy, right? And you gotta have your, here in Ontario, you have to have some certificate or some license to go up on the roof. It's a safety thing. So if you fall, you're insured kind of thing, I guess. Called that heights or something like that. And Jay doesn't want to do that. He's like, I can't go up there and do that. Our dog has some pumpkin and loves it. That's what I did. I cooked some pumpkin in the air fryer a little bit there, and I'm going to put it in my next dish. Yeah, that's what Mike does too. He fixes vehicles on the... You watch his channel, he's always fixing a vehicle or going fishing or chit-chatting on his live. Okay, so that's her dish for Bella. Now I got 2 more rolls I have to cook up in here. I tried to cook it in here, but man, it it didn't have room. Even on your own home. What do you mean, Missy? What about even on my own home? We fired this guy 3 times already to take snow off our roof. We got a rake this year, so we could take our own snow. But he puts salt in our eavesdrops. He's got special salt that he puts in the eavesdrops. And he breaks all the ice in it so everything flows again. And then he breaks all the ice, like kind of melts so he could just chip at it kind of thing. And it doesn't break our shingles or anything. He's done it a couple times, like 3 times now. I did mac and cheese last night with sharp cheddar. Delicious. I gotta make mac and cheese. KD mac and cheese for the oven. His sister-in-law, my sister-in-law bought us that around Christmas time. She's like, can you try this and let me know if you like it, Natty? Make a video. She goes, and if you like it, I'll buy some more for the kids. I said, you know what? I haven't tried Kraft dinner in a long time, so I'm going to try it. And it's one that you make in the oven to go on a roof. Oh, yeah, you have, yeah. to go on a roof, you have to get at heights or something like that. It's a little course or something, and so if you fall, you know, like it's the safety thing. You learn the safeties of not falling and how to, you know, tie yourself down or something. I'm not too sure exactly, but yeah. So roofers have to get it, and anybody that goes on the roof, because if you fall, your insurance won't cover you. Put it that way. Nobody will cover you. But I don't know how it works. I've just been told that by Jay. He's like, you can't just go on a roof. You have to get you got to get the okay for that. I'm like, what? You know, like some people have to get their certificate for a forklift. You got to get a certificate to go on a roof and do the work at heights. Dumb, I know, but I could see why. Like the dumbass. There was a guy across the street. He was doing work on a roof, and he decides, oh, I'm just going to jump off instead of using the ladder. And I was sitting on the deck, and I was watching him. I seen him jump off onto his lawn, landed on his feet, and ended up on his ass. He's like, oh! I'm like, I think the guy broke his fucking ankles. I'm like, what a dumbass. He stands up on his roof and jumps off the roof. I'm like, hello, right? So, and I said, are you okay? He was across the street, eh? He got up so fast and he was just limping, like, you know, embarrassed, and went into the house. Later on, I seen him, someone was trying to help him to the garage. And, yeah, he was dragging and limping. So the guy must have really hurt himself, because he landed right on his feet from the top of a roof. I was like, some people, man. And he wasn't some young kid. No, he was a fucking grown up. I'm like, you gotta have more common sense than that. You must be really high to think that you're Superman and you can land on your feet. She's laying on the couch right now. Actually, I gotta go turn off that light. Salmon pie, anyone? I have two of them. One's for the freezer and one's for tonight. I'm making a video of it tomorrow. Oh, well, I had the video made. I'll cut this up and I'll finish off the video and I'll put it up tonight. Something different, you know? I'm old enough now, I think twice about even jumping off a trailer, for fuck's sakes. Even off a step, you know, you could break your ankle, you know, like... The older you get, the more fragile you are. Come on. And he wasn't a kid. He was not a teenager or anything, so I was like... But it's when I'm like, are you okay? He just got up, like, you can see him, like, struggling to get up. He's all embarrassed, like someone's seen him, right? Must have thought, man, I'm a fucking moron. Who does that? Ugh. Years ago, I had a metal roof. We got a huge storm, like 2 feet of snow. I went up to shovel at the peak. I hit with the shovel. It broke free and carried me off the roof. I landed on top of the snow. Oh my God, Okies. See? At heights. You need to be like strapped down or tied down. Were you okay? Did you hurt yourself at all? Even though you landed in the snow, sometimes it's like, you know. My wife saw me go past the kitchen window. Oh, did she freak out? Jay! Oh, what are you doing? Are you okay? Only you. Greetings in the name of Jesus, blessings. Hi, Garth, how are you? Good morning. Damn, Oku's free luge ride. Get the GT out. It's a good old boys, never meaning no harm. I was hoping to go like, done making Billy food. He has chicken and cheese, ate half my pancake and eggs, licked plate like he never had before. Did he really? Sounds good. Billy's food, he had chicken and cheese. Oh, those two together are like probably Bella's favorite. and pancakes and eggs. Licked the plate like he never had this. This morning she had eggs and she had her chicken. Her chicken strips, like little pieces of chicken. I could see why they would lick it. Hi, say hi everyone. Okay, so Afy's not too bad. That's about, I think that's about our height too. Say hi, Bella. Say good morning, everyone. How are you today? How's everybody doing? Hey? Say good morning, everyone. My name is Bella. I'm a golden doodle that lives with my mama and my papa. And today, Mama's cooking for me, and I'm watching her right now. Hey? Tell everybody, it's so good. Mama's food is good. You want to try Mama's food? Okay, ready? Right on. Practicing for the Winter Olympics, right? Here. There you go. Here you go. You're good. That's good, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with this week. And I'm still waiting for my decor so I can finish my freaking room. Some of my things. But other than that, yeah. I had a good weekend. I had a technology break. Basically no cell phones, no social medias, no internet. All I had was Sons of Anarchy to watch, and that's it. Okay, say bye-bye. One more, okay? One more, and then it's my turn to go on the, okay? Okay, you come back later, say bye. Bye. Yeah, like I had a techno break. I call it techno break, but... So I didn't go on YouTube, didn't go on Instagram, didn't check emails, nothing. I didn't have my cell phone on. I would turn it on to check if it was an emergency message or anything, but everything was fine. Other than that, I just watched Sons of Anarchy for the weekend, and we loved it. I actually felt like doing it longer. I could have done another week. And, yeah. I do that once in a while just to, like, show myself that, I'm always grabbing for my phone, like, where's my phone? Then grab my phone, Googling, emails, answering messages. It's always in my freaking hand. It's always beside me. And I have to take a break from that sometimes because it just gets so much, like, so intense, right? So I did that, and yeah, I'm going to do it again soon. Probably for a week. Your son's dog passed away. We buried her yesterday. Great dog. She was massive, rotty mix. 110 pounds. Thought she was a lap dog. Aww. Sorry to hear that, Okies. It's always sad when a dog dies, eh? Any animal, actually. And it's something you never forget. You know what I mean? Like, you never forget an animal that passes. You always remember that dog or that cat or whatever animal it was. Like, it could even be a rabbit. If you're really close to your rabbit, you never forget them. You never forget them. They're so special. Unconditional love, right? How old was the dog? Okies? Was he old or? I like when I hear they're past 10 years old at least. They lived a long, good life, Diane gave me, I want to show you that. Where is it? Where's my cup? Oh, where's my cup? There it is. So Diane bought me an early birthday present. She bought me these cloths. I'll show you the cloths in a minute, but she bought me this mug here. I put it on my community post yesterday. Mama's pretty girl, Bella. So I've been drinking out of that. Now I got the 3 witchy mugs and that. But this one, here's my first Mama mug. I never had a mug that said something Mama, from Bella kind of thing. So she sent me that as an early Christmas present. Not Christmas, birthday present. I'm like, that's awesome. And she gave me these cloths. I freaking love them. You can get them in different colors. They come in stacks. So she bought me some for Christmas and she bought me some for my birthday because I love these. It's got like a soft material. Awesome! You wash your dishes with this and you're going to love washing dishes. This cleans your counters beautifully. It cleans, it dusts, it does everything you want, right? So I got some for dusting, I got some for the dishes, I got some for my counters. And they wash beautifully. Like, this could be full of grease stains and everything else. You wash it, it comes off like nothing. Beautiful. She gave me another stack of them. I'm like, oh, I love these. Love them, love them, love them. Love that mug. Sorry, Okies for son's family lost pet. I love the mug. Thank you, Janet. We'll be listening. Ed's gone into Boston. Needs to get that bedroom clean. All right, Missy, no problem. No problemo. Missy, I had you on your playlist last night. I had your playlist on while I slept in the living room waiting for something to drip. Like the ceiling. So anyways, I had your playlist on. I played 2 of your playlists yesterday. So actually, I think it's still on right now. So, yeah, she was sick and older, so she's not in pain. My son said jokingly, why did she die when it's like 4 degrees and we have to dig? I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh man, you had to dig in that snow and that ice too, eh? It is a nice mug. I thought it was really cute. You got the same rags? They're awesome, aren't they, Janet? I love them. And even if you got a little pile in your, like a couple things, you know, in your dishes, you could just put a little bit of soap on that and just, you don't have to fill up your sink or anything. It's just beautiful. It slices and it dashes. Loving it. So now I have another 2 rolls of this chicken that I have to make, but the next one's going to be with pumpkin. But Bella's going to have a lot here that's ahead, so I don't have to worry for at least a little while. She's fussy, guys. Like, you know, I have cans of emergency dog food, just in case, you know, if the meat goes really pricey or if we don't have enough in the freezer or something. So I opened up a can the other day, and it's little cubes of beef, and it's like a beef stew. We've had this before for her. She didn't like it. I opened it. I put some in there with a little bit of chicken. She ate the whole thing. No problem. I'm like, really? You fucking hate it. Now you love it. So I'm trying to incorporate a can here and there just to see if she'll start eating more canned stuff, like the good stuff. Like, I don't buy the stuff that's full of all kinds of different chemicals and stuff, right? But I'll buy a can as a treat for emergencies and things, and or something different. And yeah, she's liking it. So hopefully I'll get some more of those cans. I appreciate that you two messing with me. I need more hours and I need it in November, but every time I try to be consistent, life happens. You know what? Even if you're consistent, you could have 3 to 4 videos a week and it's the amount of views, right? It's just the people watching it. Like, and that's what I struggle with. I could make a video and I think, oh man, people are going to watch this. I'm going to get good views. And I get like 40 views. I'm like, really? And then I'll make a video, and it's the stupidest video. Not stupidest, but a shorter video or a 20-minute video even. And I'll be something like a dump cake in the in the crock pot, and I get 231 views. I'm like, and it keeps going. Like, I have some that got 4K on it, but it keeps like every day I get 1 or 2 people that watch it, 1 or 2 people that watch it, and it adds up, adds up, adds up. So it's still out there, right? But what kind of videos do you do that brings in the views? There's something actually going on here that I don't understand. Like, I know someone that doesn't make videos on a regular basis. Last video he made was a month ago, yet he got almost 1,000 subscribers in 1 month. But he doesn't have any videos. It's been a month, right? And his views are like in the thousands. And I'm like, how does he get that? And he just got monetized. All right, so I'm like, how does that happen? When you barely have videos and your videos are that much. So I'm like, even before he got monetized. So can you promote before you get monetized, or is it all promotion? You pay for the traffic. I'm thinking people pay for traffic, but when you pay for traffic, you're not making money because You make so shit money here. It's like panhandling. I have an antique meat grinder from in-laws. We are grinding boneless, skinless chicken breast and thighs to combine, then make patties with panko. Ooh, that's a good idea. You got the metal one? I have one too. It's still in the box. His dad had it, and when we cleaned the house, he had it in a box, so we just never used it. The old-fashioned thing. Ed's cat's been peeing in the toilet, thinking of putting that. Oh, I would love to see that. That is awesome. When animals are potty trained, love it. I think YouTube changes so much stuff all the time. It does. It's hard to keep up with. You can pay for ads before monetizing. You can pay for ads before monetizing. Yeah, like promote. It's called promote, eh? But it's crazy. Like, I don't understand. Some people get a lot of people come to their channel. And it's like, we could be consistent. We have a good amount of subscribers, you know, like starting up with a good amount of subscribers and people that watch you on a regular basis. I know people that watch my playlists and stuff like that. But in the long run, the views don't add up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, YouTube needs to stop playing a lot of times. My notifications don't come on. I subscribe, I have to subscribe again. Yes, I've seen that too. If I don't watch someone for if I don't watch someone for a week, they don't show up on my feeds anymore. I don't get notifications. Yet I have their bell on, but if I didn't watch them for a week, they won't show up anymore. So I have to be consistent, and I have to watch like Oki's, you know, every day or every video, or I have to watch Misty, Grandma, just so those people stay on my news feed, or I won't get a notification. But I notice if you don't watch them for about a week, they put them further back. I know vertical live streams gets better tractions for me personally. So like this, I mean, this one I get about 300 plus on here. But on videos, I don't know. I'm going to have to try that on a video and see what happens. Maybe I'll do that when I do my my bedroom. I'll show off my bedroom or whatever. Or when I have something to talk about. Okay, so this is done. I got lots for her for this. Oh, God. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 of those, plus whatever she eats during the day. Because she's a spoiled brat. When Mama eats, she's got to eat something too. So this is just meals. She's got 10 there, and I'm going to make another 10, maybe more. So she'll have 20, which is good. And I'm picking up some more meat on Friday, so. It's people I watch every day. Yes, I was subbed to Fairbanks for months. All of a sudden, I was unhooked. Had to go back and resub. I don't know why YouTube does that. I don't know if it's because the AI does what it wants. But it's a pain in the ass. I'll forget about some people, right? Because I got so many people that I do watch. And then some people, I'll be like, oh, whatever happened to this person? And I checked, and they have all these videos that I haven't seen. I'm like, the bell's on. How come I never seen these notifications? How come they're not my feed, right? And there's like fucking 20 videos that I missed because I wasn't thinking about that person because, well, I guess watching all the other ones that showed up on my feed. But even that, lately I haven't really been on too much. Since this weekend there, I haven't really been on YouTube as much. Which is kind of refreshing because I spend too much time on it. Like, it comes to the point where you're like, okay, enough is enough, do something different. Do some shit around the house or go do this. And one thing I do is like, if I'm on someone's live, I'm doing dishes. Like, Okies, when I watch you usually, I'm doing my dishes. So I have you in the background or I have you in front of me on my little stand there and I'm like, okay, I'll watch Oki's live. So I could say things, but sometimes I don't say anything for a while because my hands are wet or my hands are, busy or whatever. Grandma, same thing. I'm not doing my dishes, but I'm puttering around. It's nighttime, so I'm putting my stuff away. Put my dishes away, and so usually that's what I do when I'm on lives. I'm actually, but if I'm watching a YouTube video, I sit there and I watch, right, and then I'm like watching another YouTube video, It's like next thing you know, your housework's behind, and you don't want to do nothing because you're lazy. And supper time, and you don't want to make supper. It's people you watch every day. Yes, I've subbed to Fairbanks. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, Okies. I've noticed one vertical live, one premiere Sunday evening, and a long film during the week works best for me. Awesome. But you also got a community that comes on. And you know what? Here's the thing. Because you sub everybody that comes in, you give them a wrench and stuff, you're picking up everybody, right? So that's another way you're picking up subscribers. But you'll notice I don't do that on mine. And you know why? Because last year I deleted 200 people that subscribed to me, okay? That I subscribed to but never ever commented once. Never came to any of my lives. So I know they're just subscribe for subscribe. And a lot of people do that. Now, here's the thing about me. If I'm going to subscribe to someone, I'd rather be someone I watch because it does screw up your algorithm. Because you'll all of a sudden get algorithm. Let's say a person's into, I don't know, a person's into taxidermy. Really don't want to watch that. So I won't subscribe, right? But if I do subscribe, all of a sudden, I'll have taxidermy stuff on my YouTube. And then next thing you know, the people that follow him, they'll be like, hey, check out this person, you might be interested. But I'm not, because these are the people that like taxidermy, and we're not into the same, niche. So I try to get the same niche, but I watch a person first, and then decide if I want to subscribe. Missy, I will run more people to you. Okies, you're set in my calendar for Sunday. Oh, thanks, Janet. But I'll go to people's lives, like you, Okies. I go to your live, I go to Grandma's live to support you guys. I like watching your content. I like watching your lives. There's some people in there that I recognize, but I won't subscribe to everybody because it does actually screw up your algorithm. And I don't want to have that many people on my feed that I don't watch, Hey, Betty White is 100% white. You think so? Yes, community is huge. Is your caddy Perry White? Okay, Pablo. Pablo Espanol, I'll put you in here for a minute. There, he's gone. Let's see what else he said. Do you like black or white paint on your face? Okay, you know what? You're a racist, so I'm going to put you, instead of hide user, I'm going to hide user from channel. Because I don't like a racist pig like that. Bye! Fuck. If you're going to be racist, get the fuck out of my channel. There we go. He's gone. Yeah, your community is huge. And there's a lot of people I recognize that I see on a regular basis. And I'll watch for a while. Okay, I'll watch if they're sticking around and stuff. And I'll say, okay, who is this person? And I'll check their subscriber. I'll check their channel. I'm like, this person's interesting. Okay, I'll subscribe to them because they subscribe to me. Hold on there. Hold on, I'll be right there in a minute. But oftentimes, guys, I won't subscribe to everybody on your list because that's your channel. They're there to watch you. You know what I mean? They're there to support you. So for me to subscribe to their channel, I might not be interested in their content, right? But I'll be nice to them. I'll say hi, whatever. But, yeah. And a lot of people that go to those, like your channel, Oki's or Grandma's channel, and subscribe to you, might subscribe to me, but they don't watch my content. You know what I'm saying? So if I see they're a regular on your channel, they subscribe to me, they start watching my content, we have a conversation, whatever, and I'm interested, then I will subscribe to them because I consider them, okay, interest. So some people might find that, well, that's not right, we need support, but I know Oki's supportive, and he's got lots of supportive people. But a lot of people, I notice, will use you until they get what they need, and then you don't see them anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't see them in their lives anymore, or they're unsubscribe, or... The way I see it, if someone unsubscribes to me, that's fine. They're not interested. Someone doesn't subscribe to me, that's fine. I'm not offended. It's quality over quantity, man. I want people that subscribe to me because they like my content, not because they want to have an extra number on their list. Don't mess with Natty. You seek out cooking, gardening, homestead, and bring it good channels. Do you like reading books? Yes, I do. What is funny is as you grow, you will get some people that used to grow, then create drama, then drop you. Drama? I tell them once, okay, drama's out the door or you're gone. Like, I have no problems deleting people. Oh, Robert, I'm a fat nigger, am I? Well, here, go meet Bubba. Don't watch channels with drama. Yeah, exactly. Is that who's this? A lot of losers on today, you know? So yeah, you'll notice that about me. I don't subscribe to everybody. I don't, only because it does affect your news feed, your feed. So it's actually driving traffic, okay? Like if I pick up people that are from another channel, subscribe kind of thing, you're picking up their traffic, what they enjoy. Like they're in your channel because they like your content, they watch you, whatever. So I'm picking up what they like, but I'm necessarily there to watch the person that owns the channel. So. And this way, having so many people, too many people and a community, there's a responsibility. So if, let's say you got 2,000 people that are in that community that you talk on a regular basis and expect you to watch their playlist. It's impossible. It's impossible to watch every single person, right? It's like you have to, like, and some people get offended if you don't. So it's like, I can't play that. I have 4 people that created a bunch of drama earlier on. They surpassed me and then dumped me. Now they are dead in the water, not growing. Good. You know what? I don't put up with drama either. Okies, I do not put up with drama. I don't put up with people that say stupid shit. Like, that causes problems with other people and that gets you into their drama and says, oh, well, Natty says this, or Natty believes me, and I don't take no sides. It's whatever. Do you, but you know what? If you involve me when I'm not involved in it, yeah, that becomes a problem too. I don't put up with that in real life, and I don't put up with that definitely online. And you know how it's easy to delete people online? It's easy to delete people in life now too. I've been doing, well, last year I did a lot of that. I got rid of a lot of people in my life that were not good for me. That, used you, abused you. So it was all about them benefiting from me. So yeah, I got rid of some people. Too many narcissists in this world. People know if you are not authentic and it hurts them in the community. Exactly. Like, we're fucking adults. We're not children. We're not in high school. We're not on Days of Our Lives. We're not a soap opera. We don't play those games, If you want that, that's fine. Turn on to Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless, and watch that, Or go back to school or whatever, where the drama is, because... Hold on there. I try not to be in the drama, but sometimes you get pulled in because, some things are dramatic. But I try not to be pulled into it. It causes me anxiety. And oftentimes it causes me anger, and I don't want to be angry, and I don't have anxiety. People love to lie. Oh, fuck yeah. I don't watch channels with drama. I have people that create a bunch of drama early. Oh, I seen that one. People know if you're not authentic. Seen that. People love to lie. Oh yeah, people love to lie. I know that for a fact. Too many liars have been in my life. That's one thing. Don't lie to me. Okay, don't lie to me because I could see it in your face. And when you lie to me, it just burns me inside. I don't say anything. I just step back from you and might even say, you know what? I don't want to be friends with this person. He's a liar. Or I will tell you your face. You're fucking lying to me right in my face right now. Like, you know, I don't put up liars. I had to move 1,600 miles to get away from toxic family. You know what? It's the best thing to do. I agree. It's the best thing to do. And now you feel great, right? You're happy with your life? They're adults that create drama that need to grow up. Exactly. There's always going to be drama. And here's the thing. Drama queens drive me nuts because that's all they talk about. It's about drama this, drama this. Everything they say is it's not good. It's not a good story. It's nothing positive. It's always negative. It's either about, okay, let me, this is something I've noticed. The drama queens will talk about illness, which is okay. A lot of people talk about illness. Doesn't mean they're drama queens, but that's one thing they talk about is everybody being sick. This person's sick. This person's sick. And they got their nose into it. Like, you know, they tell you details. They tell you about the appointments and everything else. And then they'll tell you about all the issues they have and everybody else's issues. And then they put themselves in other people's lives, you know? And they got to tell everybody about it. That's what a lot of these drama queens do as well. Like, am I wrong about that? Like, that's what I find anyways. And it drives me nuts. Like, it's... Like, I understand people, you could say, oh, this person's sick, let's pray for them. That's fine. Or this person's in a hospital and they're getting better. That's fine. But some people will get right into your business and tell everybody that they know. Oh, it's so sad. They got this and this and this and this and this. You know, it's like, that's all they talk about. And that drives me crazy. I can't stand that. It's like, instead of talking about the illness, why don't you say, okay, you know what? I'm praying for them. I'm thinking about them. And I hope that they heal and blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, they'll tell you, like, the sob story about it. And they'll tell you, like, the details to make you feel sad. And try to promote, like, okay, think about the positive aspect of it. Is she getting better? You know, are you praying for this person? You know, I don't know. I just find that a lot of people are like that in the drama world. But like I said, not in the real world where there's no drama, where it's not a fucking soap opera. You could talk about illness, yes. You could talk about what you have, yes. But that's not all you talk about, right? It's like some people thrive on that. Some people thrive on talking about other people's illnesses. And it's like, that drives me nuts too. I'll just wash my scissors. I'll be there in a second. Ugh. So what's everybody up to this week? I know everybody's safe. Everybody didn't get really hit by that storm too much, so... Okies can't grow outside right now or dig holes anymore because it's frozen. I know about that. Now I'm really waiting for it to I'm really, really hoping this snow goes and disappears because I'm done with winter now with this fucking roof thing, so. Like, I'll show you. Yep, some adults act like kids. Like, for example, my parents sometimes laugh aloud and they tell me I'm acting childish when I ain't. Yeah, sometimes parents will be like that too. I'm going live at 11 to transplant turnips inside. Woo! At 11. Okay, still got a couple hours. Good. Another storm coming Sunday. For us, I'm not too sure when the next snowstorm is. We're consistent. We always got snow. It's like, you look out the window, it's nice out. Next thing you know, look out the window, it's snowing. It hasn't snowed. It didn't snow yesterday. It didn't snow. Oh, look at that! Look at that. I'm not freaking lying about that. It's starting to snow. Hold on, I don't know if you can see the snow, but... See it? It's starting to snow, but look at the shed. Look at the shed. Halfway up the shed, and then look at the roof on the shed. I don't want to show the person's next door's house, but... That's a lot of snow, man. Live and laugh on the edge. Living on the edge. Dun, 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 dun. Living on the edge. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Whew. A burp. See, we get February like that. February is the worst for us. That's when we get the big storms. So I want to get rid of those freaking ice dams before it happens. Then we'll just consistently put that stupid ice, not ice, but salt on it. So it doesn't form. It's chloride, I think it's called. It's chloride salt. Is that what it's called? Can't remember. It's roofing salt anyways. But you don't want to get that shit in your eyes. You got to be very careful when you put it there, because if it gets in your eyes, because when it touches water, it just, you know, or once it touches the ice, it just melts, right? It's like a flake, a white flake powdered stuff. It's not chunky like salt. Oh yeah, I gotta put some pumpkin in there. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. Tired, guys. Yeah, I'm living life on the edge. January came in like a lion with snow. So there's not much on sale this week at all. Like, I'm looking at the flyers, and I think I added 2 things this week on my list. That's it. So everything else is pretty much standard stuff like milk, eggs, you know. Unless I see something on the reduced rack. Yeah. I've noticed in the flyers how they do things now. The first page is the sales. The second page might have a couple of little items. The rest of the flyer is in-store prices. Locked down in-store prices. But some of the items have gone up in price. I know my prices, right? And then half the pages that they show are just repeating things that are in the flyer anyways. Like, ketchup could be on the 3rd page, ketchup could be on the last page, you know? And then the stuff from the front on special is right at the front, so they're like, oh, there's a big sale, but there's not. There's like maybe 6 things on special. And some things are not really a good special, so it's getting ridiculous now. Flyers are not even flyers anymore. They're not sale flyers, they're in-store price. So they think we're stupid. They think we're stupid. But people that follow flyers know that the prices are not, that's not a sale, you know? Oh yeah, I'm living life on the edge. January came in like a lion with snow. Still the same thing. Alright. So yeah. It's going to be my last grocery haul this month, but next month it's going to be budget. Like maybe $40 budget. for the month, for the week. I won't have any more gift cards. Well, I have one gift card, actually, I think for the independent grocer. But there's nothing there I want this week. Everything's so freaking sky high there, it's unreal. Well, can't say that. I picked up something there already. Can't tell you what it is, though. It's a little secret. Bella! Want some pumpkin? Stop printing flyers, save the money, and lower your prices. You know what? They don't print them. I get them on the there's a flyer website. It's all the flyers in Ontario and Canada. So I'm able to go and see all the flyers I want. They have a thing called Flip, an app called Flip. Here, baby. Take it from the mamas. It's pumpkin. Pumpkin, take it. Take it. Mama, give it to you. Here. Mama, eat it. You want it in your food? Take it. Take a bite. Come on. How's it taste? You gonna take it? Okay. It's going in your food then. We still get paper flyers from Albertsons. We'll get our flyers, but then by the time I go to my mail, it's the week later. And I like to get my flyers on the Wednesday before the sale starts. I get the Giant Tiger on Tuesday on the website. And then the sale starts on the Wednesday. And then I get all the other flyers on Wednesday. And the sale starts on the Thursday. So I get to see everything before it comes out. See, the thing is, this month, I've done pretty well with stock-ups that I needed, like my butter and stuff like that. So, the chicken fingers, all that stuff, right? So, we've done some pretty good sales this month for little stock-ups that we needed. Happy about that. Yeah, it is a waste of money, but a lot of people don't use technology. Okay, some people don't have internet. There's a lot of older folks that don't. Like, they prefer the flyer. I don't mind having the flyer come to my door. It doesn't come to my door, it comes to my mailbox, but, you know, I don't mind it. I just like to have access to it earlier. But if it came in earlier, yeah, I would look through my flyers. Actually, I'm allergic to the ink. Every time I look through a flyer, I sneeze like crazy. I'm allergic to the ink in the paper. Same thing with a newspaper. I sneeze and sneeze like crazy. Well, here in Canada, they're starting. We get a GST check every 3 months, okay? And this helps with, you know, whatever you need it for. And now, this year, they're saying they're going to give us a bigger amount because the groceries have gone up and everything else. And I posted a thing saying, how is that going to help us when you guys don't put a cap on food? So you're going to give us this check, but yet you told us already that in Canada, the groceries are going to be $1,000 more for a family. So how is that going to help us? It's not going to help us. It's still going to be the same. It's just we're on the hamster wheel and people think, oh, the government's so nice to give us this check. It's our fucking money, first of all. Okay? It's our fucking money. Not the government's, it's our fucking money. Second of all, yeah, they don't put a cap on anything. Everything's still sky high. You could use it on groceries, you could use it on hydro, it's just a check of money. You could use it on whatever. Electricity went up. Gas went up. Gas prices went up. I wouldn't doubt it if our freaking land tax went up. So everything went up, and this is just pitiful little change they're giving us, making us think that they're trying to save us and help us. Well, I made sure to say something about that. Doesn't help when you won't cap on the prices of food. Because groceries go up every single week. Not every single month, every single week. They used to have a cap on bread, butter, eggs, milk. Doesn't have a cap on that anymore. It changes all the time. The prices change all the freaking time. So yeah, it's very frustrating. Very frustrating world. And even going to the farmers now, the farmers starting to get expensive because they have to feed their animals, right? So the feed's going up, and they got to feed their animals, and they got to pay their land tax, and they got to pay this and pay that. So they got to raise their price too. So all in all, it's still not. It's still pricey. Like next little while, I'm going to the butcher's because I'm gonna get some ground beef. I'm gonna get a couple other things. See what they have. Some gratin. Oh man, that gratin is good. But the thing is, with the price of meat, right? I was prepared for this by the last time I went to the butcher's. I made myself a jar that says, butcher meat money. So every week I put $5 in there. Okay, once it reaches, let's say, $100, I go to the butcher's, pick up what I need for meat. I'm good for a little while. Then I start again, $5, $5, $5, $5. And I do this with a lot of different things. $5 here, $10 here, and it adds up for, those things. So this way, if I do need meat, I have money for meat. If I do, and it's been working. It's been working for me. $5 is not much to put aside. That's like equivalent to you going for coffee. Just, don't buy that coffee that one time and you have that $5 to put towards your meat jar. When people say they can't afford the butcher, we'll make it a thing that it's a special thing that you go every, let's say, 2-3 months. And you get like a little bit of, you have a little bit of money on the side just for that. But this way it's not breaking your wallet. You don't have to come up with the money at one time. You've been saving it. So this way, even a person that can't afford it, can say, like, in 2 months, okay, I'm going to go pick up a nice little butcher order. Miss our butchers. I miss a butcher. Do you have a butcher over there, Janet? Or even like a place that sells a little bit better quality meat. Because like I said, I don't really like the meat in the stores, Oh, is Dad home? Okay, well, you want to see a dog go nuts? Who's here? Okay. Okay. Hold on there. All right, no problem, Okies. Jay's home. She gets a treat from her aunt every time. So she gets excited to see her auntie because her auntie gives her treats. Come on, Bella, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh well, that's his problem now. He could deal with it. Can't see the bedroom. 1 hour and 13 minutes. All right, so I pretty much got this done now. This one's pumpkin and turkey, pumpkin and chicken. So she's got pumpkin and chicken there. I'm going to put that in containers. And she's got broccoli and chicken there. So she's good for a while. Good for a while. Watch. Bella! What's going on? Who did you see? Who did you see outside? Did you see Auntie? Did Auntie give you a treat?
No, she didn't have any more.
She didn't have any more?
No, she gave her the last one this morning.
Oh no! Papa got to give you a new treat. Papa's going to give... Did you give her a kiss? Did you give Auntie a kiss? Yeah? Alright, you're a good girl then. Hey? Okay, Mama's going to put this in a container. And say bye-bye to your friends. Bye, friends. See you later. Bye-bye, friends. Say something. Use your words. Don't touch that, please. That's Mama's. Don't touch. Noses don't go on there. Hey, Say something. She doesn't want to talk today. Alright, guys. That's it for now. I'm going to let go of... I'm going to get off here. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. Thanks for watching, and thanks for joining me on the live this morning and chit-chatting your ear off this morning. I'm just like, you know, all over the place. So have a great week. I will post my haul on Saturday, and I'll post my video probably maybe today or tomorrow, the salmon pie. So stay tuned for that. Bye for now. Oop, wrong button. How do you turn this thing off? Oh yeah, the X. Bye.